Hi, it's 12:24, and I just drew this because I've been thinking about Stampa El Malloy, his greed and lust and entitlement, power. Now it connects to the way that we keep reinforcing this idea that it is the adult's greed that's creating this rift in reality that everyone feels. And it's Rasara, right? Or is it Sarasa who, the one who sees it coming, sees and feels it coming and goes and tries to stop it, tries to tell everyone she can about it, and tries in the end to protect the person that she cares about and cares about her, and succeeds at doing so at the cost of her own life. It's funny how time can make something feel more correct, more real. In the blurring, in the fuzziness of the distance that I have from this show, I find that the symbols of it blend a little bit. Like doing a little bit of blending with pastels. It all sort of softens and comes together and stops being so jagged. Because the episodes we just watched months ago for me, but just watched, and that I've gone and refreshed myself on, well, I feel like I've just watched them. Time and space are weird here. They feel better to me. There's something about it that kind of gels a little bit. It all runs together. It gives me more impressions. Stampa El Malloy is more like one tendril of a great abomination that is power in this Gundam world, that is like entrenched authority. And Mondo is the same young man as the other young men. He's himself, but he's all of us too. And Rasara sees it coming and fails to protect. Succeeds at protecting, but dies. And so he's left alone. And there's deep, deep tragedy to that, because I don't think he would have made that choice in her place. But she did. The details of how it happened are funky and silly, and they don't make sense, because it's an actual work of creation, and there are things that are broken and wrong with it. But in the blurring of time, it feels important. So much of Gundam is like that. It's a better way, perhaps, of putting together the weird cake metaphor that I've used repeatedly. Anyway, I was asleep for a few hours. I have been awake for an hour or so, and I'm going to go back to sleep. And I think when I wake up, it'll be Sundom Gundam. It feels like it's time. Sorry it's been so long, but there's been a lot going on. Sorry. Well, let's watch some Gundam. If you're finding this in the future, there will be no gap. That's kind of the magical thing. Once a thing is created, it doesn't matter when it was created very much. just matters what's there. And so, like all of these shows with time crunches where we can see the gaps in them and see how they're broken and see how they could have been made better if they just had the time to. We have evidence of that because we have shows like Freerun that show what it means, what happens when you take the time to do something right. We have movies like Redline that show the same thing and demonstrate it really effectively, really clearly. Plenty of examples that transcend that and succeed despite their limitations, and yet one maybe wonders what those could have been, you know? Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 was time crunched to all hell and was still awesome, but what could it have been? Evangelion had a bunch of destructive time crunches and changes of schedule toward the end that completely changed the nature of the way that the story was told and perhaps led to it being retold many times, and perhaps that brokenness in the story actually made it endearing to a lot of people. But what could it have been if it just had the time? So, here in my own weird creative endeavor, I'm trying to take the time. That means gaps. But once we're back, we're back. So I appreciate the patience. And if you've been impatient and it's sucked, then understand that that's okay. I understand that feeling. And it's okay to step away and leave. And not be supporting me while I'm not creating the things that you want me to. But unless I say that I'm dropping a thing, I'm not dropping a thing. And that went for the last season of Gundam too. Sometimes things just take time to gel. Sometimes I just take time to get going. And so, I'm gonna go to sleep. And then when I wake up, I think it'll be Sundom Gundam. See you there. Peace. Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I'm back for Sundom Gundam. There are lights on now, and I'm awake. It's 6 hours later, no longer 1 a.m., and I'm ready to pick up where I left off. I want to add a couple of things that have percolated as I slept. One, I think I started to mention, but then didn't follow through. Stamp, to me, is one face among many, and it's sort of the same face now. It's the same fat cat bigwig who sees his own needs and desires and wants as more important than the humanity, rights, and individuated personhood of the people that he wants things from. Throughout our story, that's been treating our kids, our children, as though they're tools, or treating them as though they're obstacles towards some other end or means to it. Altogether, people as means, not ends in themselves, is a pretty concise way of putting it. But the thing that I didn't talk about is how that applies to our broader story, and in specific. Because that's a very particular relationship that we've had between these, they've all been sort of fat cat men, in particular. Old, established, authoritarian, fat men has been the, through line. With one major exception who stands out dramatically, but is acting the exact same way. And that's Haman Karn. Haman Karn is doing the exact same thing, right? Stampa El Malloy shows up and goes, "Ooh, pretty lady, wouldn't you be better for me? Wouldn't your talents be better as mine? Wouldn't you operate better as part of my harem, my fuck toy?" Haman Karn is more noble, perhaps, but she sees a powerful new type in Judo Ashta, and she thinks your skills and talents would better serve me. I'm the one who determines what those are good for, because I know better. Why does she know better? That's unclear, isn't it? Haman is very capable, and yeah, queen, yeah, alright. But, she knows better because of her legacy? Of people who've broken societies repeatedly? She knows better because she's been hurt repeatedly and sort of dismissed and left in the lurch by the people that she's cared about, I don't think Haman Karn knows better. Haman Karn just has the means to enforce her will. That's the same thing that Stampa El Malloy was doing. He's still just a foolish child, just one in an incredibly powerful position. And so I come back to this picture, and why did I draw it so goofy? I wanted it to be silly and goofy in a weird way. When I got to the scribbles of Stampa's face, he's like, he's toast. He's toast. He's bread. He's a loaf of bread. He's not even a person. He's a fucking square loaf of bread, man. And it's intentional, too. I, knew I was doing that and making him look stupid when I drew it. I didn't try to draw him. I didn't try to look him up or anything. Because he's just a face. Like a horrifying, dripping mask. One that looks shockingly like our president-elect. Can't put that away. But it felt like a great contrast. I wanted to outline the characters as they're falling apart, as they're dying, because there's a beautiful thing that happens in that protection. I don't know if you can tell, but those are the negatives of the shadows of the characters. It's Mondo looking down at her. But then in dramatic contrast, he's gross and silly and a laughing stock, worth laughing at. And the story makes him that way too, worth laughing at. And yet he still kills someone. He still acquires people. He still rules a fucking colony, rules it, and not well. His foolishness and childish age has led only to the destruction of our actual children. Running around believing he knows what's best, based on his own whims and inclinations and perverse desires. Haman is not exactly that, no. But there's something parallel to the way that these adults keep trying to use the children. And it's something that I think Tomino is obsessed with. Obsessed with. It's the through line of Gundam in many ways. Perhaps he just thinks that it's the story that will resonate with the youth, but I think that's a more fundamental thing to say about Tomino. If he thinks that it's the story that will resonate with the youth, it's because it resonates with him. It's because it describes his own youth. It's because as he verges toward adulthood and becomes more on those lines, he's trying to work out what that means and how to be a person in this world without being like them. That's the story that our characters come to, too. If you're a young person with talents, entering into a world where all the people above and older than you seem to just want to use you and everyone around you, how do you grow into that world without becoming one of them? And if we start here, we can take that through line straight forward, because it's the secondary core through line of the mecha stories, isn't it? A lot of other stories too, but damn, it's really woven into a lot of the mecha stories. It's the first core through line of the mecha stories is, you're a person, an individuated child character, who's able to clamber into this powerful machine that's humanoid that you pilot, that allows you to express yourself through force into reality. And usually that machine was manufactured or designed by your father, because it's passed down, or in some other way is lineage-based Ava. And eventually the character inside of it fundamentally is making decisions, and their emotions somewhat power the machine and enable it to do the thing. And they must become a mechanic for that mecha in order to move forward into the future. But then the question is, once they're able to express themselves out into reality and use force, how and against what and toward what goals, because they're not alone or isolated. They live in a society, whatever that is. And that means that there are authority figures, and those authority figures almost inevitably want to utilize the power generated by youth in machine. Like, the youth who gets in the machine is the core of all the plans of Seal and of the Darling in the Franxx ancient people, and of the fucking everything going on in Kill la Kill, and fucking everything kind of going on in Gurren Lagann, sort of a little bit different, I guess. But definitely Diebuster, Gunbuster. Holy fuck, exactly, same through line. So here in Gundam, we're articulating that story still. We're on our third iteration of it, right? Amuro made it there and grew up, but he never entered society. He never became someone with power. He became a figurehead. He was truly stripped of identity in many ways and put away, put aside, controlled, prevented from doing more. Miu broke, trying to hold it together, trying to utilize that power to do right. Too much flowed through him and he broke. We don't know if he'll ever come back. And now Judo maybe has the best chance. He's up against the person who he's most able to, like, get close to and see. There's the least divide, right, between Judo and Haman Karn. There's the most capacity for understanding, I think. From him. And also the most capacity to choose otherwise. Judo's really firm in his beliefs. He's really firm in his principles. So I don't know how this story is going to iterate or move forward. But it's quite clear where the lines are drawn. The children. And then there are the adults. There are the exemplary bad ones, Haman Karn first and foremost, and her servants, and the maniacal rulers like Stampa. And then there are the better ones, like Bright, and some of the particular individuals who interact with us. But then we look a little bit further, and on our own side, the authorities of the Earth sphere are sort of doing the same thing, treating their people, their populace, and their children as though they're expendable. And across that sphere, the propagandistic tune of democracy, of goodness around Earth falls flat when we see the actual living conditions of the next generations, both on Earth and elsewhere. We have in every space, in every episode almost, children desperately fighting to protect their families and places of living. Their towns, their cities, their sea caves, their fucking people, right? Their little island villages, desperately fighting to protect them. Getting into mechas and doing that, right? Fighting alongside Neo Zeon in order to do it because they've been convinced that that's the right way. Becoming soldiers in various armies, continuing on that trend. Both directions, right? So if the Earth sphere and the people ruling it really are so good, why are there people turning against them because they're starving? Because they're starving. Because it's not going well. Because this whole operation is underwater. Both sides of it. And isn't that just an accurate depiction of the state of actual reality? Isn't it? It is. It is. The people who put these systems in place are dead and gone. The people running them now don't have those ideas in their hearts. They have their own power, their own control, their own desires. And even when they are philosophically driven, in some sense, driven by ideals, idealistic individuals. They're more dogmatic and certain than they are people who are actually thinking things through and considering carefully. They're very certain of that they know what's right and that they're going to keep on that path no matter what evidence comes to the contrary. Haman is like that. And then you get your pick between democratic authoritarianism that doesn't take care of its population the way it promises, and aristocratic fascistic authoritarianism that doesn't take care of its population the way that it promises and actually actively murders them and utilizes them as means to a horrifying machine end, which is what Haman is kind of doing. Yeah. One side says, freedom, you will have it, but freedom is worthless without support, without structure. And the other side says, freedom, you shall not have it, for you shall be useful, but you must sacrifice your freedoms. And on both sides, our characters buck against that reality, as they damn well should, and as should you. It should not be a debate within your heart whether you can pursue what you want to pursue in life. You shouldn't have to choose between pursuing what you want to pursue and dying because you're starving, or plugging into the matrix and hating everything and dying because you hate everything. That shouldn't be the fundamental choice of reality, but for a lot of people it is. And as the state of reality changes and trends toward the negative, I think that will become more common and scarier. The degree of choice that we will really have will be less and less. And so we look to the few who have the power to change things, potentially. The ones who are outside of that system, for now. Who are too young to be caught up in it. Too young even to have formed real strong ideals, except for the simple ones. I'm not letting anyone tell me what to do. Pretty punk fucking rock, actually. It's childish and it's foolish, but it's exactly the spirit of youthful, exuberant refusal to cooperate. That generates some kind of change. Will it be enough? And then, if I'm to extract value from it, what's my robot? What's yours? How can I use it without killing a lot of people? I don't want to kill a lot of people. I don't want to cause a bunch of harm or destruction. How can I use it to take a stand against this usury, against this theft of life force that seems ever present and pervasive through our social structures? Because it feels like it's everywhere. Over these months, I've seen so much small-scale corruption, and it feels like it's growing as people get scared and poor. There's no surprise there. As people stop being able to feed themselves and their families, they change. They change. I've talked about this a number of times on this channel because I've been starving, and it changes you. Your ability to get anything but yours changes. It feels like that's percolated throughout the fictional society that we've seen here and is percolating throughout ours too. Falsehoods and lies, the willingness to speak untruth on a whim, and fear. Fear that leads to action, that leads to going, sorry man, I had to. And carrying forward trauma and abuse. Becoming the face of the taker. Feeling like you've been stolen from. and thus feeling entitled to steal from another, to take, feeling like you've been betrayed. So why not? Feeling like you've been lied to, so lying. I've seen a lot of that. It scares the fuck out of me because that's our foundation, our real foundation. What happens in Washington, what happens in our seats of power, that's one thing, but how people on an individual level across our nation and across others feel about it, the fear that they feel, the uncertainty that they feel, that's what leads people, in my experience, to acting against each other, to treating their neighbors like enemies, to the sort of scenarios that we get on Shangri-La at the very beginning, where these kids have been put into this position that they must become thieves and destroyers and takers, scoundrels. And we see, as we spread our lens out, that that's everywhere in that society, at every level. The kids are stealing because they've been stolen from by the adults who are stealing because they've been stolen from by the government who's stealing because it feels like it's being stolen from too. They're all fucked and all right because they're all doing it to each other. I'm scared that we will be too. That a world full of Stampa El Malloys will lead to the death of prophetic innocence, exemplified by the character who saw this coming and died for it. And then the loss of innocence in our children, in our youth, in our male and female, but like I'm talking about Mondo here, right? So like our young men who are willing to fight and have the gumption to fight for what's right, now have their souls crushed, and we'll see how they handle that. But it was done to them. It's being done to us. The question is, will we turn around and do it to the next generation? Because the boomers did their 60s and 70s, did their fucking drugs, protested their fucking wars, went off back to the land and did their whole fucking thing. They came back and did the same thing. Sorry, boomers. Will we do the same? If we're not careful, and we're not careful. Yes, and with our power, our individual power, the ability that many of us have to climb into a mecha, a machine that lets us spread information and power across space and time, and the flippant nature, the flippant way that's being used, the lack of recognition of how important it is, yeah, we're going to do the same thing on a much greater, much scarier scale. Let alone the broader fears that I have. I'm scared enough. So Gundam has blurred for me. The pastels have washed together and it's beautiful. But it's also dark and scary. And in that blurring, it's become kind of Rorschach-y, kind of like something you can read into more. And reading into it, I find out that I read fear, or I am afraid. I wish I were not. My solace is in these stories, because they tell these stories, and they tell of successes against it. The triumph of the human spirit against the crushing weight of authority and fear and lies and hatred. The triumph is possible. But I better get back in the mecha and start fighting if I want it to happen, huh? That's part of why I'm here. So let's get in the mecha and see what happens next. Double Zeta Gundam. Thanks for joining me once more after all this time. I don't know if excited is the right word, but I'm pleased to be here. And I'm ready to roll. So let's watch episode 43. Alright, let's go ahead and watch episode 43 of Double Zeta Gundam. I've got the EG version as we've been using. It's up and ready to go, and we're gonna watch it. Let's see what happens. 2 versions, PiP in the description, timer on YouTube, early access on Patreon, PiP timer. Yep, symbol, and then we all go together. What's up? Sup, homies? Connect. Gone, Haman. Softens, too. Bits. Striking them away. Earth covered. That I remember. Oops. I made a mistake. I said 42. I said 43, but I meant 42 because I'm dumb. Yeah, that's the one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Part 1. That's a mine? Hmm. Not an explosive mine. Cool. Just a little terrifying. Nobody's looking, though. It's fine. Hi. All right. Vanya. Okay. Okay, another castle. Rebels. Knee and Lance? Hmm. Oh, is Minerva hearing this? Who's inside that window? Nobody? That felt like there was a question in here. Ah, Rakan Dakaran! Oh, wow, and Glemmy. Ugh. I don't like that. You can remotely operate it? So even if we destroy it, we don't kill Pluto? Glemmy's plans coming to fruition. Oh. It looks like she's actually in it. Oh, fuck! Holy shit, just dead. Just instantly dead. Oh my fucking god. Rubble through the suit. Holy shit! Holy shit! You wanna take him? Let's start a revolution. Oh, hello! You are the spitting image of somebody that we know. Neko something kara? It's what we got. Indeed. Ooh. Literally the whip. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. We're at a breaking point. Hey? Let's go, Beacha. Oh, she's here. I hear that voice. We just gotta get her near a suit. Dude, just get her near a suit. She'll Don't you whip the child? Alright, that's kind of fucking awesome. Hey! Umaiwa! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I didn't want that at all. She's their abuser. Oh my god. God, she's so strong. They're the two that are watching her? Oh my god. No! Wait. Is Pluto... Did she just arrive with the Cubely? Is that not a lie? I thought that was a lie to just get her to leave. I'm wrong. Cubely's here. Okay, she is the most useful fucked element of this. That's insanity. She's got a totally different switch than she used to, because she used to just be the Gundam switch. Just get her in a mech. Yeah, I saw your face in her titties. Mm-hmm. Yeah! Come on, man. Would you like another little sister? Hello, Judo. Would you, would you like another little sister? Use those kids, eh? God fucking damn it. Boobzilla indeed. Holy shit. Is she just taking the bits? Okay, just as like a defense field around her mecha. Dude, Kara is fucking bonked. That went pretty well when it was happening. Hey guys, please don't. Please don't. Don't do it this way. Don't do us like this. Don't fucking do us like this. You don't need to threaten them. We could have just communicated. Fuck. What are y'all doing? What if you didn't? I'm so glad I talked about what I talked about at the beginning of this. It's like right on, man. We've been hurt so much, we're gonna hurt you to hurt them. Whoa. Oh, he's running the rebellion. Whoa, careful, little one. Oh, fuck. Would you like two little sisters? Oh god, oh, it's such cake. Can you feel the cake baking? Can you feel the cake baking? I can smell it. Chocolate. We're gonna end up with some crazy thing where the dad like shoots his daughter or something. It's like where this would go. Yeah. Shit. Stop giving them information. Never heard of it. One track on his mind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, cool. Love the color swap today for night. If somebody shoots her, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. God, if she uses this as an opportunity. What? Yes, you can. You're the one rebelling against them. Okay, that's fair. That's not. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what are y'all doing? Yeah, but they're useful. They don't care. They don't care. Okay. Fuck. Damn it. Fuck, fuck, fuck. We don't have any mechas and there's a mecha coming. That's so bad. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What was that? Why did the parent and child stop her? Why did the parent and child stop her? Yeah, you better return. You're gonna get borked. Oh, okay. She's just gonna rip through your station. Right? Okay. Nice. Nice. You two, alone. Ah. Alright, that was smooth. That was smooth as fuck. Judo! Come on, come on. Take the helmet off. Take the helmet off, bro. She's programmed, man. She's programmed to see the suit. Take the helmet off. Oh. We're trying to get into core 3, though. Aha. Aha. Fuck. Fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, the helmet's off. Ah. Uh. Now do you remember? Yay. She remembers. God fucking damn it. So much. So much is wrong with you. Are we showing the whole asteroid? No, there's no way. Alright. Oh, sick. Drop off delivery. What's coming in? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, double Zeta versus Cubely. Oh, it's Kara going after us. I'm quite confused. That's okay. That was cool looking. Good. Bad. Yeah, she's not... Never been careful. Damn it. Yeah, let's maybe not throw our lot in with someone who's really deeply unstable. That was a good try, though. Yeah. What chaos between Rutina and Pluto and Kara. Our friends? The girls? Okay. Oh, there it is. Finally. Okay. Leadership. Knocking. Knocking. Whoa. What a chaos fest. And it's a part 1. There's no wrap to it. And that means that this was not my plan, but we are going to move straight into a part 2. I'll just do them as the same video. I won't split them this time. Oh, I'm sorry that I'm so yawny. It's just because it's early in the morning. I'm actually really trying to engage really well with it, and I think it's hitting really well too. I think Kara's like it's so interesting how she can be so hilarious in her silliness and then so deeply tragic because we're really watching somebody struggling to hold their brain together, hold their mind together. Wow. The adults turning on the children and justifying it as necessary is amazing. Sorry we have to do this, guys, but we have to. You're useful. You do stuff. You give us the chance. So we're going to use you. We managed to, over time, convince them that what we should do is actually work together. But only because others intervene, because of the love of father and daughter and stuff like that. Still, in trying to throw off the shackles of authority that's crushing them, they end up abusing and using others. Again and again, this cycle repeats. Again and again. It's pretty sucky. Why did Pluto stop? Because she gets here, and she's ready to do it. There's this moment where she sees the father and child. It's when she's calling for the Cubelay. She calls for it, and then she sees or feels them, and then can't. Something's wrong. But then it seems like it's because they're messing with the Cubelay. I wonder what's going on there. And then our little tiny battle sequence at the end with Kara is pretty cool. Of course, I thought it was the Cubelay following after, but no, it's her jumping back and forth. She didn't seem to be all crazed by being in a suit this time. Just by titties in Judo's face. So strange. So strange and silly, but then under the lines of that is like real torment. Kara's kind of a laughingstock, but is becoming more and more tragic. Let's see where we go for the next one, and what we do with this girl from side 3. I'm going to open 43 and get right to it. Beep beep timer for episode 43. Still have tea? Ew. Got a straight shot in. Is how I call. Appeasement. Fuck. It's a good deal. A lot of people are gonna take it. Let's go! Get to safety. Looks nice. Idyllic, even. Oh, this is where we are. Whoa! Let's fucking go! Oh. Okashi, indeed. I wonder what was strange there. That's bad. I don't know what it means, but it sounds bad. Oh shit, we got one route. I was gonna say nuke it from orbit, and I was joking, but he's not. Yeah, but Haman Karn, though. We really want to use that cannon, huh? What are we doing here? All decked out. Can't do it here? Do what? She's just wilting under Hamon's pressure. Having a cyber new type get close to me. But I don't trust you guys. We'll see. Same boat. Go, 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 go! Fuck. That's so sick. Just hop out and take your shots. Oh my god. Combine? Are we fleeing? Oh, we're trapping them. That's what we're gonna use the cannon for? We're gonna explode these mines or something? Wait, what are we doing? What are we doing here? No, we're leaving. We're fleeing. They're a distraction, and they're getting out. Okay. So then how's the high mega cannon a part of it? Jesus. Jeez, that was cool. Gundam is sick. Gundam's sick. What do you do? That was a number of really sick shots. This is joy. This is just joy. It's so cool. What? Were those dummies? Did you just shoot dummies out? What was that? Okay. Damn it. Hey, you never know. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Alright, you can have her. She's not fucking around. She still believes that Pluto's a good person. Maybe. The girl. Whoa. Whoa. No. No. God damn it. Oh, she's fucking so innocent. She's gonna go try to save them. They're all gonna fucking collide out here, aren't they? That's so fucking funny. That is a great question, my guy. So good. There's all the leaves. Oh my god, what an insane read. Yes. No, jump into her titties. Jump. Face first. Give me a hug. Just let me come close. Just let me give you a hug. Whoa! Will she feel it? Oh, fuck. What? 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 He's making his play. Holy fuck. Glemmy. Glemmy, what the fuck? Glemmy, what the fuck? Like, we knew that you were scheming, but what? You're just gonna go full out with it? Holy shit, ah. Oh my god, you are so fucked, Plu. This chaos music in the background. What are you, Plu2? What have you been, what? If you hit. But Plu2 doesn't care. Ah. Oh, dudes. I can't wait for these guys to get toasted. Okay, they did not get toasted. Fight it out, Kara. Holy dude. Plu2, please finish the job. Wait, who is this blondie? Who's this beautiful blondie who's just run into the situation? Of course she imagined this day would come. She's been aware of Glemmy's scheming from the whole time, but like, this is so unexpected to me. It's just like, bam. So sick. If the revolt happens, let's go. Everything's colliding at side 3. We got there. The firing line didn't get set. Okay. Let's go. Stand the fuck back. Hey, you gotta take a second for the hugs. Shut the fuck up, we're going! We're running time. Holy fucking titties. And who's the blondie? He looks so... A barrier? Why does he look just like Char? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Oh my god. That's a hell of a hug. That's a hell of a hug right there. Holy shit. Yeah, you do, though. You think he went for Minerva? Plan foiled. Everything out in the open and plan foiled, but Axis is still falling. God, you should have nuked it from orbit like that from the start, man. God, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. They're out and it's still revealed. That's so bad. Chosa's at the bottom. It'll be fine. Chosa's at the bottom. Why is that here? Nice setup. Let's go. Core fighter drop. We're gonna take the linear car. Yeah, I'll say. Oh, shit. Hi. You got other fish to fry, right? Hey, wait. Please fry your other fish. Please fry your other fish, Pluto. I don't need this shit right now. Okay, flippity clinkety clonk. Why is she so laughy? The other you says no. I know you. Ooh, yeah. And the same with Minerva. Because that's why she hesitated, because she was gonna have to kill them. She was gonna have to blow this place up, and so she saw Minerva there. Oh, okay. Just deny it. Or just deny it. That'll work. Just pack it down, it'll be fine. I don't know if we can get through here, man. It'd be great if we can. But this might be one little sister you can't save. Okay, Argama inbound. Sorry, we're firing the cannon against. Against what exactly? There's a lot of people on board, every element of that. Are they gonna blow the section in between? No. Just run and let her chase you. Okay, what are we shooting at, and what's actually gonna get caught in the crossfire? This is so weird. What are we gonna do? Are we hitting Pluto? It looks like it. Oh, maybe not. We saw that move to the side. Okay, we're severing them. Cool. So now Cicero drops off. Yeah, it's nothing. Oops. Bigger fish. Ugh. You put your money on Karasuda against Glemmy Toto? I don't. Where do you put your money on that battle? I put it on Glemmy fucking Toto. Is Pluto explode? Because we saw red stuff flying away, which was the bubble. Aww. That's cute, but he did fuck up a lot. Sorry. Separated from them. Move somewhere else. Get the fuck out of here, yeah. This sphere is fucked. It's tough to see it, though. All right, we saved the kidney. Kidney's saved. Save the kidney, save the kid. Cake. Cake as fuck. Chocolate cake. White chocolate icing. Cinnamon? There's cinnamon in this one. It's spicy. Okay, the turn. The Pluto turn. The multi-part of this. Because, like, wow. Wow. Okay. Glemmy Toto's rebellion has been set up for this whole time. We know that he's been scheming and conniving, but he's been so smooth about it, right? So under the radar. Having him off screen make the move, right? We see him in ship with Rakan Dakaran making choices and stuff, but he off screen makes the move in this episode. But there's so many interesting things. Okay, so we end up in this room with Minerva Zabi, and then they pop in, and she holds Minerva at gunpoint and hesitates, realizes that she's there. Strange feeling. Strange indeed. Minerva reminds me of Plu. I wondered at the first introduction whether Plu was like a clone of Minerva or something crazy like that, which I would totally believe. And we've tied that in later. She hesitates against Minerva. She makes a choice to save Rutina. And then finally at the end. I love this shot from the table, looking up. I think it's so sick. There's so many cool heisty moments throughout this, and also so many cool bits of framing. We've seen this frame before. Haman Karn in this frame before, right? Some other characters too. What a face. And Pluto's eyes are incredible all throughout. Damn you, Glemmy, having one get so close to me. She realizes that this is part of a play, but she doesn't. Even so, it's so striking how unexpected it is for everyone. It's completely unexpected until the moment that it happens, and then and only then does Haman, like, clicks in and realizes everything that's happening all at once. She's like, oh, I've been deeply betrayed. God, I love, this is one of those heist moments. Okay, so the doors open, shoop, they open just wide enough to cut our characters in at the sides, shoop, all right, now, and we go. Let's do it. Judo, Eno, bam, boom, foof, and they shoot up, and it's just like pew, 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 like targets locked, fire on all enemies, explode everything. Fucking awesome. So well orchestrated and put together. It's so cool. I love this shot. I feel like we've seen it before. I don't care. It's so cool looking. And then as they battle and as we flee, Plu 2 makes this choice. Spare the girl. She has to. She feels like she has to. And Kara and the others, they watch. And it's goofy how they watch with the little plants and stuff. We managed to weave goofiness into even this most dramatic of episodes. It's very funny to me. And then... Hubly, where are you going? Oh, you know, I'ma just blow you out of the sky. I don't care anymore. Kayfabe over. Mask off. Oh shit, she's doing something wrong. Prepare to die. Nuke from orbit. But of course, she doesn't full carpet bomb it until the end, and so it's contrived to make it all happen and for us to all escape. The reveal, the card is played, right? But it's played at the wrong time, and not in quite the right way. If this were... God damn it. So if Plu 2 wasn't distracted and was just focused on killing Haman, she would have nuked the whole site from orbit. Carpet bombed it like crazy. And our story would be over. Lemmy Toto would win, Haman Karn would be dead, Minerva Zabi next key would be gone, and Toto would be able to step into his desired role. But no. Instead, Haman laughs at what's happening and begins to make moves. This blonde, I think he gets killed by the falling stuff, so it doesn't matter, but whoa. What a strange character design. He looks a lot like Glemmy, and he looks a lot like Char. Looks like a lot like Char. Plu 2 becomes so giggly and cackly. Wonder why. Oh, the revolt. The rebellion. So many pieces fall into place and start like really happening. Really happening here. Alright, where's the blonde guy? I think he gets fully crushed into the floor, doesn't he? Yeah, he's gone. Okay, cool. We flee. We sever the two. We try to talk it out and can't. We leave everything here. Having saved a few and allowed a rebellion to occur, but so much has occurred in the background. Everyone else's plans are in motion too. And now, at episode 43 of 47, we are now officially moving toward Endgame. I think with Glemmy Toto making a move the way that we have set up since the very beginning of everything, we are finally in Endgame. In these next 4 episodes, 44, 45, 46, 47, we'll answer our questions about Double Zeta Gundam. What is this story about? What are we trying to pursue here? Will the children be able to establish a potential future for themselves that does not result in being downtrodden and used and forced into labor of great war machines that they don't have any control of? Is there hope for freedom, for love, for peace in this world, in this solar system? Or will the cycles of violence, of using, abusing, considering oneself a victim, and using that to justify the use and abuse of others, continue on for another generation? It is in the hands of our youth, of Judo, of Bicha, of Mondo, of El, of Ru, of Ino. It's in their hands. It's in the hands of Pluto, too. Every end game of Gundam has gotten real crazy real fast, and we just saw it go from pretty cool to whoa, right quick. I'm excited to see that exponential curve go ballistic. I'm excited as hell. What a cool way to rejoin Gundam, to drop back into it, with the feeling like the themes are more blurry and more... I'm more able to hook into them a little bit, even if the details are muddled. The overall flow feels more correct. In the wake of the immense destruction of Dublin and our eventual flight up here back into space, then the death and tragedies that we've seen and suffered, and tried over and over to avert and sometimes succeeded. We move forward to the real power struggle. What will happen next for the world? That's a question that I share. A question that I would pose about our real world, where a lot of the themes and stories that Gundam is telling seem to be repeated as well. Destruction and abuse and use. Trauma and plays for authority and power. What will happen next? I don't know, but I'll be here for it. I hope you will too. And so I'll see you in the next one for Double Zeta 44. Much love. Peace.